Alright, welcome back. Just wanted to show you a little bit of progress here. Things are starting to get a little tight. Also, I noticed that the screws that came in the kit were not long enough for what I wanted to do. So I actually had some nylon screws that were, I think, 4mm longer. Of course, I don't necessarily want to use nylon screws because, of course, the cage is going to be sitting on top of them. But for setup right now, getting everything going, it's fine. Just I won't take it out and try to push it while I'm actually flying it. Of course, in a crash, it's probably going to tear those nylons off, and then I'll be done for the day. So I'll be ordering some metal screws a little bit longer. I think those may be 20mm, so I may be going a little bit longer than that, so 24 maybe or something like that. I'd like to give as much bite up into the standoffs as possible. So anyway, here's the PDB. Yes, granted, I know this thing is supposed to be filtered. I don't care, and I know this is a huge component, but it is fantastic. LC filter. It keeps you, when you're using little V's or pretty much any opto, keeps you from blowing up your VTX, your flight controller, your everything. Mainly your VTX and your camera. I've already cooked one using little B's. Love little B's, but that is the one main problem about them. So anyway, with that said, there you go. Also, I actually had to add a nylon screw on here, or a nylon nut, excuse me, and then adding the other spacers in here to the top of it, and it's just going to be to the top of this with the board. So once I finish soldering up the last two things, which I have the 5-volt wires here, I went ahead and ran both negatives into the LC filter, but only one positive, and I'm going to power that off of the camera side at 12 volt, and I'll pull the positive and negative here for not only the camera but also the VTX. Let's see, I think that's going to be about it for right now. I did add, you're probably noticing, hey, that's a little bit longer of a plug cable. I tried using the other one with the way I mount my batteries, and it wasn't going to work at all. So that's what it is. Anyway, little progress notes here. Flight controller's about to go on, and like I said, I am going to be direct soldering straight into the pins. We are not going to be using pin headers. So just as a heads up, you know, pin headers are great. If you're not fantastic at soldering in very, very tiny spaces, I recommend using them. With that said, remember polarity, signal, power, negative. So you should never be soldering any of your ESC wires on this middle run when you only have your signal and your negative. So just keep polarity straight, and you'll be good to go. Appreciate it.